Hi, this is Scott Siskin. I'm the president of First Republic Mortgage Bankers. When you need a mortgage, call First Republic Mortgage Bankers, 718-380-0006.
So many doors have now been opened, for homeowners who, maybe were limited in the past to refinancing to only the $400,000, 417 conventional limit, and even the FHA below, who may have additional needs at this point. They can now refinance, and they can go up to 729 on a one-family and 9 and change on a two-family, all the way up to 1.4 on a four-family, which certainly gives people a lot of latitude. And for purchasing, obviously, it opens up a lot of doors also. Although we're still advocating affordable housing. I mean, someone could maybe be able to buy, find a house for $700,000 in Brooklyn or wherever, but can they afford it is the question. And the good thing about the HUD FHA program, it is a full income verification loan. There are specific guidelines as to, what's considered affordable. So it's not a situation where people are going to get themselves into a mess. And, Jay over at Dreammakers Real Estate always advocates affordable housing. And I personally agree with that also. In this market, it's a buyer's market, and there is affordable housing in your own backyard. And, people should call 718-380-0006 to get the facts. There's so much, hype, and there's so much negativity about mortgages still. In general, a lot of people are afraid to do anything. This is a very positive move by the government, and it's a big part of the economic stimulus program, because the government can only give you so much. It is up to $1,200 for a married couple, as far as getting you money back, and that's going to come sometime in May or June. There's only so much that they can do in terms of actually giving you money back. So one of the most important things they've done is empowering Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and FHA to use higher loan limits so that you didn't have to go into the jumbo category where your options were very, very limited. And that is a very exciting thing, because we're at the forefront of being able to do that. We've been talking about government-backed financing, First Republic for last 13, going on 14 years. And, certainly I've been doing it since 1985. So I want people to get the facts. Call right now and get the facts, because we are still offering our specials at 5.5% for a 30-year. It's 5% for a 15-year now. It was 4.5 previously. That had to go up. And the APR for 5.5 is 6.3, and the cost per thousand borrowed is only $5.68 for 360 payments. Folks, these are extremely low interest rates. Past credit problems understood. You still credit scores. It's not a credit score driven program. So if you've been rejected due to that reason, or you're concerned due to your credit score, give us a call. Find out what the facts are. Find out what your options are right now. As a homeowner, you owe it to yourself and your family to treat your biggest asset in the right way. Don't let yourself be put in danger of maybe losing the largest asset by getting into credit card problems. Don't start the financial tailspin that can happen when you start to get into credit card debt. I used a really good example yesterday when I had a root canal. Comrade, I don't know if you've had a root canal.
Yeah, I've had a couple of those myself, sure.
Okay, and usually
really a great experience.
It's the result of not following up with going to the dentist. Something that was a cavity, could have been filled as a cavity, turns into a root canal. So I have to be honest with you, and I was not responsible. And this is not the last root canal I'll be seeing in the short-term future. And when I was on the phone yesterday, I realized that it's a good analogy for people's finances. Take advantage of the options that are available to you right now. I always like to say, kill the monster while it's small. Don't wait until you are in financial distress to call us. If you are in financial distress, please call. We'll do the best that we can. But for those of you out there that got credit card debt, you're struggling with it, now's the time to call. Don't wait until that situation that can be filled with a simple FHA or conventional refinance and get you all the things that you might need, including cash out and consolidating all your debts and lowering your monthly payments, becomes a situation where it becomes a root canal, a financial root canal, where you're in a headspin. You get behind on your mortgage, and you just start this tailspin down. And then instead of going to the dentist office for 15 to 20 minutes, so to speak, you got to go through the ardors of going through a root canal like I did yesterday. So I was irresponsible regarding my teeth. Don't be irresponsible regarding your finances. Don't think you're the only one who has credit card debt. Please make the phone call right now, 718-380-0006. Now remember, I always say that as a direct lender, an FHA-approved direct lender, that we're able to offer the program, and mortgage brokers are not. And, I just wanted to read something that's a policy statement, because I think there's been a lot of confusion regarding this. The subject alert of this policy alert reconfirms existing FHA policy regarding the use of non-FHA approved mortgage brokers. FHA loan origination services must be approved by an FHA approved lender or an FHA approved mortgage broker, which would mean somebody who has what's called a mini Eagle. They would have to actually have that approval, and you would see that in their office when you walk in. A loan correspondent may be compensated for if it's directly underneath only. If a FHA approved entity, it actually performs services, can it be compensated? If it's not an FHA approved entity, it can't be compensated. It cannot be charging you points, or like we saw recently on someone's good faith estimate, 3 points for mortgage broker fee on an FHA loan. It's not permitted, and it's also something. Why should you pay the cost of going direct to the consumer? It was, in that situation, the rate was 6.5%. 6.5% on a refi, and the points were 3 points to the mortgage broker. So, people, you want to be educated, and as FHA becomes more prominent in the lending arena, it's important for you to understand the dynamics of what's going on. I've been consistent in what I've said. I've been saying it since well before the subprime boom and crash, and I've always said the government-backed programs are the best alternative for people with past credit problems. And it's very important that listeners out there, whether they are homeowners or they want to be, to get the facts. The facts. Call right now and get the facts. We have great loan officers who are standing by right now in the office. We have Rajan, John, Fahim, David, Eddie, Aaron, Robert, Manesh, Chris, Daryl, Paul, all standing by right now to be able to take your calls. And these are all seasoned professionals. They're not, when you call and get an operator that's going to take your name and number. No, these are people who are going to be able to speak with you, discuss your situation, diagnose your situation, tell you what you qualify for, what the rate would be, what the payments are going to be, what the costs will be, and remind you that you can finance all the costs and still reduce your monthly payments. And also, one of the two biggest benefits of refinancing, which is debt consolidation, paying off all your credit card debt and having one low tax deductible payment and getting cash out also. Get the facts. It's very important that you get the facts from a direct endorsement FHA lender. We process, approve, and close all under one roof, and we eliminate the middleman. So, folks, why would you call a mortgage broker when you can come direct to the source? And remember, of course, that we have the risk reversal. If you're refinancing somewhere else, give us a call and let us see if we can help you. Get a second opinion. It's not too late to get the best deal. I will reimburse you for the ancillary fees for the appraisal and credit report you may have paid already. Please call right now. You have nothing to lose. Find out what's the best deal for you. Find out what your options are and get true facts. Not opinions, not operators, facts from real loan officers at a real bank. Because that one call truly can do it all. You just have to make the call. 718-380-0006. Now. First Republic Mortgage Bankers is a licensed mortgage banker, direct lender in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Florida, Delaware, Maryland, Georgia, South Carolina, headquartered at 110 Jericho Turnpike, Floral Park, New York.